So the thing is, in this household, I live in my parents' house, right? I'm the only one that ever paid rent. Out of my brother and two sisters, I'm the only one that ever paid rent, and paid them the money I owed them. Okay, it's what my mom and dad got to understand, especially my dad. I'm part of this family. I just talked to my grandpa. My grandfather says they're gonna have to accept you as part of the family, whether they like it or not. That's the whole thing. I take my medication. I bet they done. My brother and his wife and my mom done wrote like 2 reports on me, had me evaluated. I had to go to the Fieldstone for 18 days. I had to go to Detroit, Michigan, Havenwick, northern Detroit, Pontiac, Michigan. I had to go there for 7 days and 7 nights, along with Fieldstone 18 days and 18 nights. Even though I got out and I'm still taking my medication as prescribed, I'm still not allowed to talk to anybody. I'm not allowed to have grown women come visit me at this residence, eternal residence, this residence with my human temple. I'm not allowed to have women here. I'm not allowed to date women in public. I can approach women and try to talk to them in public, but I'm not even being allowed to date grown women. I'm not even allowed to date. I'm not even allowed to talk to grown women on social media. Anytime I do, it's out of, what do you want to call, luck? Do you think, and they're pissed off about me having 2 cell phones. My parents are mad because I have 2 cell phones. Anything I do to my parents is somehow it's an inconvenience to them. But what my brother and my sisters do, that's okay. But I'm the only one that actually brings money into this household. Cash money. I pay $240 in rent. Plus I get, on top of that, I probably give them another $160, $400 a month. And they don't even want to accept me on a daily or nightly basis into the family. At all. My dad refuses to. Even though I take medication, they're like, just take your medication and you'll be all right. I do take my medication and shit never fucking changes. It gets worse for me and them at the same fucking time. Shit, they don't understand. My grandfather said they're gonna have to accept you as part of the family because you actually pay them cash money with other siblings that don't pay anything. They don't pay their own way in life, or my parents, they don't pay my parents the money they owe them. Maybe my mother and father should start charging my brother and my sisters for living here. Why? My grandfather says, why should I have to pay for other people's lifestyles that I'm not even being even accepted into? That's what my grandfather said. What? Why would you hate your own son or your own brother without cause? That's something God would say. Throughout my life, nobody would ever even try to talk to me, be a friend or a girlfriend. All the women I dated, it was pretty much hoeing. There was no relationship. There wasn't no devilish or godly righteous relationship. There wasn't no relationship as this hoeing. That was it. I ain't never had a stable relationship even to this day, with the grown woman. Okay? And I pray, I read the Bible. I've been locked up, twice. I've been in like 5 or 6 fights in the last year and a half. People thought that my own family thought it would never come to this. They were like, he'll probably just take medication and be a zombie and eventually die. They didn't realize that, God was helping me make deposits into my future, which is right now and throughout 2021, into the future generations of this world, even the past generations. The thing is, my own family, including my parents, they was not paying attention to the times and the signs and the things taking place, not just in their family, but in this world. They weren't paying attention. They didn't prepare themselves for, this day, this hour, and this time, this second and this minute. They weren't preparing themselves for this stuff, and they're pissed. They don't even understand why they're pissed off. They're just like, take your medication. Even though I've been taking medication since 1996. My life only got worse, and it wasn't medication that did that to my teeth. I know how that happened. And these people, my family, and these people, not just in this neighborhood, throughout this community and out the world, their lives are just getting worse. But yeah, people that live around here, maybe they should, use their own cash money to live around here instead of expecting me to use my cash money to make sure everybody's fixed, because God's not having that no more. Sorry, but I'm not sorry.